Okay, so in this session, I wanted to cover off on Winget. So Winget is the Microsoft Windows package manager, and it's just a command line kind of package manager. It's kind of like npm for Node and pip for Python, and it just makes it a little bit easier to just type in winget install Chrome, for example, and it'll just go and download Chrome and whatever. And I've just found a nicer way to install and prepare my environments. Anyway, so if you want to find out more about Winget, you can go to the Microsoft page. But I'll just show you the way that I've been actually installing this. So the way that I've been installing this and setting up my environment is if you go to, if you just type in Winget and then you go to the GitHub page, then if you go to the right, the releases, you can see all the different releases. And if you go select one release, if you expand the assets and then just pretty much look for the largest file, so the 20 meg file, which is the MSIX bundle file, and just download that file. And so this will download a little package, an application installer for you. And then you can install it in one of two ways. So if you just open it here, you can just simply double click it, click update, and then it would install. Now, because I've already installed it on my environment, it's actually failing. The other way that you can install it is through PowerShell. So I've actually set up a whole bunch of scripts on my machine so that each time it boots up, it does pretty much a bootstrap. So it would go and download the file of GitHub, and then it saves that file, and then I run this PowerShell script, which is add package or add appx package, provide the path to it, and then it just goes and installs the package for me. So just to show you how you might do this, you might be running PowerShell in administrator, and you just run some command that looks just like that, where it's add appx package and provide the path to where the file is saved. And then it'll just proceed to install it for you. Okay, so what is so great about Winget? Well, I just like it in terms of it makes it a cleaner way to manage all the applications in your system. So at the moment, you can see that I've got Citrix, Git, Kite, Edge, OBS, Postman, Stream, Sublime, Putty, Python, all these different applications in Zoom and AWS. And if I wanted to install something, I could just search for it. So let's say I want to search for every package that has the word Python in it. And so it just makes it easier to install different packages that I might want. So let's say I want to install Spider. So because I'm going to use the ID value, I just needed to provide the parameter. And here it will proceed to download probably the latest stable copy of that application. It'll download that and then proceed to install it for me. And so I just find that this way of, I guess, managing my applications is a lot more easier, simpler. I don't have to go to each of the websites, download it. And in this process, it will just select a lot of the defaults. And yeah, so in my environment setup, I have a little script that ends up installing a whole bunch of things. So you can see here, each time I boot up my machine, it ends up installing all these different things for me. And it just makes my environment setup a lot more consistent. So yeah, so I just thought I'd share another way of installing different, I guess, software into your environments. I've been using this on the virtual machines and laptops, and it's worked pretty well. Yeah, so anyway, that's all that I wanted to share. And till next time, thanks.